2 people are reported dead after a military airstrike in Niger State, and children were among those injured. The incident happened in Kurgi community in Mariga local government area, and residents say the attack was accidental. So far, there has been no official statement from the Nigerian Air Force or other security agencies. This is a calm, fact-based analysis of what is confirmed and what it means, not emotion or accusation. The key question is, how does an accidental airstrike happen, and what systems are meant to prevent it? An aerial attack occurred in Kurgi community, Mariga local government area of Niger State. The incident was reported on Wednesday, following events that happened on Sunday. At least 2 farmers were reported killed in the attack. An unspecified number of people were injured. Those injured reportedly include children. Residents said a military surveillance helicopter hovered over the community for several minutes. After this, gunfire was reported. According to residents, the shots hit people inside their homes. One resident, Suleiman Sanusi, spoke to the media about the incident. He said the attack caused fear in the community. He also said many residents fled to Bangi town and other nearby areas for safety. As of the time of the report, the Nigerian Air Force had not issued an official statement. Other security agencies had also not released any public response. These are the confirmed details based on local accounts and available reports. The incident reportedly happened on Sunday in Kurgi community, Mariga local government area of Niger State. Residents said a military surveillance helicopter was seen flying over the area for several minutes. After the helicopter hovered, gunshots were heard. The shots reportedly hit homes in the community, affecting people inside. Following the incident, residents began to assess the damage. Reports of deaths and injuries emerged from the community. Fear spread, and some residents started leaving the area. By the following days, details of the incident reached the media. Residents spoke to journalists about what they experienced. On Wednesday, the reports were published publicly. At the time the reports were released, there was still no official response from the Nigerian Air Force. This sequence explains why the issue surfaced when it did. The core issue here is operational control in military air operations. Accidental airstrikes point to problems in targeting, identification, or communication. Military aircraft are meant to operate under strict rules. These rules are designed to prevent harm to civilians, especially in non-combat communities. When civilians are affected, it raises questions about how decisions were made in the air and on the ground. This is not about blaming individuals. It is about how systems function during security operations. Surveillance missions require clear intelligence, clear authorization, and clear coordination. When any of these fail, the risk to civilians increases. That is the institutional issue at the center of this incident. The immediate victims are residents of Kurgi community. Families lost lives, and others suffered injuries, including children. Some residents were forced to leave their homes out of fear. The local community is affected socially and economically. Farmers who depend on daily activities were disrupted. Normal life in the area was interrupted. Security institutions are also affected. Incidents like this affect public confidence in military operations. They raise concerns about civilian protection during security missions. The state government and emergency services are involved. Medical care, investigation, and support may be required. Finally, the wider public is affected. Such incidents influence how Nigerians view security operations nationwide. There has been no official statement from the Nigerian Air Force so far. No confirmation has been given on whether the helicopter was on an authorized mission. There is no official explanation of why the community was targeted. No details have been provided on the intelligence that guided the operation. There has been no confirmation of the type of weapon used. No information has been released on command responsibility or clearance procedures. There is also no public update on investigations. No timeline has been given for accountability or review. These are gaps in information. They are not accusations. They show the limits of what is currently known. For people living in rural and farming communities, this raises concerns about safety. It shows how security operations can affect civilians when errors occur. For ordinary Nigerians, the issue is trust. People need to trust that security operations are carefully controlled. They also need assurance that mistakes are investigated and addressed. Incidents like this create fear beyond the affected community. They make people question how protected they are in non-conflict areas. In simple terms, it highlights the importance of accountability and clear communication. Security operations must protect lives, not put them at risk. Watch for an official response from the Nigerian Air Force. Whether the incident is confirmed and how it is explained. Pay attention to whether an investigation is announced. This includes details on what went wrong and how it will be reviewed. Observe if medical assistance and support are provided to those injured. Also, watch for engagement with the affected community. Finally, note whether operational procedures are discussed or adjusted. These signals show how the institutions respond, without making predictions. The reports from Niger State describe a serious incident with real human impact. Beyond the immediate harm, the issue is how military operations are controlled and explained. Clarity and accountability matter in situations like this. The central question remains, how do accidental airstrikes happen, and what safeguards are meant to prevent civilians from being harmed?